They'll be calling you a radical. Kevin Blanch, I just came from this guy's lecture. One of the greatest hypocrites in human history right there. Talks about, his whole lecture was nothing about human rights, human rights, human rights, human rights. I and John Anthony, we started the Million Masked Man March. You know, the Post-Ignorance Project. We're not about talk, we're about walking. We don't want to hear this bullshit of do what I say. And then I asked him, where were your shirts made? All he did the whole thing was talk about human rights, human rights, human rights, human rights, human rights. Then I asked him, where are your shirts made? I don't know. He knew. The girl says they're made in Haiti. All he did was hawk. He's a fraud. Total fraud. Weber State should be ashamed to even bring in a fraud like this. And anonymous, Aaron Swartz would spit in his face. Michael Hastings would spit in his face. Fucking fraud. Outrageous. University paid him big sum of money. Auctioning off this little emu he made in China for 200. Some kid gave him 200 cash. Human rights, human rights. Then I walked right up to him. Real prick, real prick. What's your point? I says, my point's where were your shirts made? Haiti. I says, well, your whole lecture just went out the window. The entire lecture out the window. Talking about protest, fucking fraud. What a fraud. Stan Tuna, one of the greatest frauds in human history. Now, the Million Masked Man March, I want people to understand, we are not this guy. We are Michael Hastings. We are Aaron Swartz. We want Barrett Brown out of jail. We are Megan Rice. We don't talk it, we live it. We're not hawking our shit. And my shirts that we sell, they're made in Los Angeles by people that make $26 an hour. Minimum starting wage. Haiti. They're worse than China. Stan Tuna.